When I saw her, I was like, bam. You know? I was like, who is she? She looks so beautiful.
Oh.
And then, yeah. And then,
Just got lucky now.
yeah, the timing, right?
Hello po, I'm Erica. I've been living here in Korea for 14 years and I came here through a Korean government scholarship, and through that I finished my bachelor's degree in chemical engineering, and then I also found my job here in where I've been working for 7 years now. And yes, last year I got married with my Korean husband and we now have a baby girl.
Kamusta po? Ako po si Ricky. I am the husband of my wife, Erica. I'm Korean. I'm a businessman here, and I'm just here to support my wife here, Erica. I think I was the one who spotted her first before she noticed me. All Korean men, we must go to army for 2 years. When I got out from the army, a week later, I attended a friend's birthday party.
Oh yeah.
When I saw her, I was like, bam. I was like, who is she? She looks so beautiful.
Oh.
And then, yeah. And then,
Just got lucky now.
yeah, the timing, right? And then I approached you and I asked her, like, what's your name? Actually, it turns out that the birthday party was held in a club. It happened to be, she was also attending the same birthday party.
I found him very interesting when I first saw him too, but I just thought there is no way this guy will ever notice me. So when he approached me, I really thought he was interested with one of my friends.
Actually, we still argue about these things until now. She often says, like, you were actually looking for someone else, right? I'm telling you really clearly now. I was aiming for you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Not anyone else. It turned out that we also go to the same university. She was a senior at the time in her fourth year. And me, I was in my first year, which means she is older than me.
Kinasal po kami, dahil po sa pandemic, hindi po namin sila na-invite. So, naisipan namin na, why not we vlog our life? So, our family and friends in the Philippines, especially because we were pregnant at that time.
We decided to bring Korea to Philippines.
Yeah. And it got lucky that YouTube recommended it to many people. So, nagulat rin po kami na parang, uy, wow! We're getting lots of views.
The first viewers were only family and friends of Erica in the Philippines.
There's really like a huge difference because before I can like freely move, I can, everything goes as planned, but now it doesn't go smoothly as before. Even if you plan like sleeping time, feeding time, it just doesn't go as planned all the time.
There was always something unexpected coming up.
Yeah.
Baby suddenly cries, or baby, we cannot control. That actually affects a lot of our dating scene, I would say. After having baby, we don't really go out,
Yeah.
We spend most of our time at home because of the pandemic too.
Before we could cuddle like before sleeping, but now it's more like cuddling with the baby.
Lucky if you have time to cuddle.
We somehow miss that. I saw some new sides of Ricky that I've never seen before.
Really, what?
Yeah, like I didn't know that you would be very good in taking care of a baby. Yeah, I somehow doubted him before. I really love seeing him laugh while playing with our baby. I can really see how he loves her so much.
What I felt is this: before we have a baby, Erica really loves sleeping. She sleeps like 10 hours straight, without waking up or anything. Having a baby means really lack of sleep. I didn't know that Erica can wake up in 6 a.m., 5 a.m. and still, be energetic about it. This is really something some power that only mother has. Of course, beside the beauty, I think she's very patient. I don't know if you will believe or not, but she has never shouted at me ever once. During the 10 years of our relationship, she's somehow relaxed, somehow laid back, sweet, charming. I think that's where I find Erica very attractive.
It's been a long time hearing compliments, Well, Ricky, mukha siyang seryoso, but in reality talaga, sobrang nakakatawa po siya. And I really like that he laughs at my nonsense jokes.
Silly things.
Yeah, silly things. And so many things.
Like what?
Hardworking.
Yeah.
And he's very lovable. He takes care most of the houseworks.
Yes, I do.
Mostly he would be doing the dishes, cooking, cleaning.
Because I cannot just let it be.
Oh.
I cannot stand, She can. Erica can stand without washing the dishes, just being left there,
Because I have to take care of our baby.
Yeah, I know. But, and then I end up doing everything, right?
I know.
Yeah.
So when the baby's asleep and I go to the kitchen, I'm like, oh, everything's done.
Yeah.
Pinaka mahirap po talaga kasi is yung homesick, di ba? You miss your family, friends, and Pinoy food. I like Korean food, pero ang dami po kasi Korean dishes na sobrang anghang talaga. Hindi ko kaya yung level of spiciness nila. And Ricky, he loves spicy food, of course. So I really feel sorry that he couldn't eat spicy food as much as he would want to because of me. Another thing is, while dating, nagkaroon din po kami ng maraming misunderstanding due to cultural differences. Nung bago pa lang po kami, just after a few months of dating, I brought him to the Philippines. I introduced him to my family.
I still remember, even if it's 10 years ago, yeah, I still remember very clearly.
Almost my entire relative. Kasi syempre excited ako, my boyfriend. But then, I noticed Ricky was looking very uncomfortable. I felt sad, syempre parang, bakit? Parang nagtampo ako. Then I just thought, okay, let's ask like, Ricky, what's wrong? And then that's when I found out that in Korea, you don't really introduce your new boyfriend or girlfriend to your family unless may plano na kayong magpakasal.
I told her that night when she asked me, I said, I'm not yet ready to get married.
I understand then because he was only 20 years old at that time. He was just a freshman sa university. So I was like, oh no, we don't need to get married right away.
And it turned out that it's more casual in the Philippines. It's not really common in Korea. I think this is more on Erica. You're the one who's living in a foreign country. You're the one who's adjusting to a new environment. Even though Erica's been living in Korea for 14 years, it's still a new and foreign country to Erica. I try to make her feel at home as much as possible by, first, I cook Pinoy food. And I can even cook more dishes than you do, right?
Yeah.
I also love Filipino food, of course. I mean, I wouldn't do it if I don't like it. Beside food, everything else, it's her effort adjusting. What I can do best is try to make her feel at home and also teach her some Korean culture so that she can adjust herself better when she's outside.
I also like your effort to, learning Tagalog. He tries to talk with my family and friends, speaking Tagalog too.
Yeah.
And I think that's really nice.
I want our daughter, Dana, to know that she has roots on both sides, both Korea and the Philippines. And actually, one of the reasons why we name our daughter Dana is because this name can be in both Korea and the Philippines. You don't need any new English name or Korean name. I think she will be mainly, as for now, be raising in Korea as we are living in Korea right now. But I think at some point in our future, we'd like to experience living a life in the Philippines.
So right now, Ricky talks to her in Korean, and then when it's the three of us together, we mix somehow. But if it's just me and Dana, I also talk to her in Tagalog. But whenever I talk to her in Tagalog, her eyes goes big. I want to see us happy and healthy, and also I hope we'll be blessed with more children.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How many more?
2 more.
2 more. I think if we try hard, we can make it. I want our family to be active and energetic. I want us to be loud.
Loud?
Yes. Lots of activity so that we can create many more story of our own. Hello guys! Kamusta po? Ako po si Ricky.
And ako po si Erica.
Subscribe po kayo
sa aming YouTube channel,
Tengkers
World!
World!